And we're back. Exercise video number 3. The first one we discussed how the body adapts, how exercise calories are never going to stay consistent. So this idea of tracking them or trying to calculate them really is kind of not helpful for many people. The second video, I shared some real data that I collected for myself based on what calories I was consuming, weight management, and what was predicted to, or what I was quote unquote burning based on my Fitbit for exercise calories. Now in this video, I am going to share with you literally the conversation I had twice this week with 2 different coaching clients. And it's funny, I just got a voicemail message from one of my clients saying, hey, I actually am doing what you said. I didn't do this extreme workout today and my hunger was not there. Like I didn't feel my hunger. What is up with that? So where this whole calorie thing becomes a problem with exercise is I'll explain to people. Body adapts. What you think you burn, you probably don't. We have this whole conversation and then I get hit with this question. You ready? But Heather, on the days I work out, I'm so hungry. What should I do? I get this question a lot. I'm so hungry on the days I work out. What should I do? That's where the pain point comes in, right? So the reason people desperately want to track these exercise calories is because they're more hungry from doing these more extreme exercise routines. And it's almost like, oh my gosh, I feel this way. And if I can't eat more, I don't know if I'll make it through the day, right? It's kind of like we put ourselves in a bad position. We painted ourselves into a corner, if you will. So the answer to this question is, this is a very personalized level of exercise. You're going to need to figure out, there's a threshold of exercise you can do that isn't going to spike your hunger and allow you to hit a calorie deficit. So imagine we're going on a trip, right? And we start at the start point, the little star, and we have 2 paths we can go on. One is I'm training for a fitness event, and the other is I want to lose weight, okay? Most of you that follow me want to lose weight. You may also periodically have a fitness goal that you've set for yourself. Where I, as your coach, want to direct you with what to do with your fitness, what to do with your eating, is really understand the goal. So somebody might be training for a 5K or a half marathon or whatever, but they also want to lose weight. And so by being super clear on your goal, you'll know which path to take. So if you're just training for a marathon and you say, hey, Heather, my weight is what it is. I want to get this marathon done. I want to have a great time. Then we're going to totally focus on you doing what physical activity you need to do for your training, eating to support that goal, making sure you're eating enough. But if you say, hey, Heather, no, I really, really want to lose weight, then I would, as your coach, encourage you to scale back on your exercise. Because I will say probably 85% of the population, when they do aggressive exercise, have aggressive hunger. Aggressive exercise, aggressive hunger. Now that can vary person to person. Aggressive hunger can come from a 50-minute intense Peloton bike ride for you, or it can come from a 45-minute circuit strength training routine. You're going to need to pay attention to your body's response. Those days that you feel that extreme hunger that you think are coming from fitness routines that you're doing, make a note of that. How long did you spend? What did you do? You may want to take that 45 minutes and cut it in half and just do 20. That might be the answer. So you don't have to give up your exercise, but you may need to scale it back or make it a little bit less intense. There is a time frame and an intensity frame for most people that will cause them to get this spike in hunger. So I would encourage you to figure that out. So nowhere in here am I saying don't exercise. Nowhere in here am I saying don't find things you enjoy. What I am saying, if your goal is weight loss and we've already kind of talked about why tracking those calories and assuming we should eat more or differently on those days really isn't true, then what that leaves is a modification in what you're doing with your exercise. So here's what I recommend to one of my coaching clients this week. I said do 3 days of your Peloton bike or strength training, something a little bit more intense. And on the other 4 days, go for lots of walks. Get in lots of nice short walks with your kiddos, with your family. Just move a lot and don't do anything intense. And my client just responded to me and said, oh my gosh, my hunger is like totally in check. It's an amazing difference. That's going to help somebody achieve their weight loss goals much more effectively than somebody who's out there crushing it, spiking their hunger, and then trying desperately to find extra calories so they can eat to deal with said hunger. Whereas what I would encourage you to do, going back to the video number 2, I've been eating right around 2,000 calories, maintaining my weight. If I truly was spiking my hunger and thinking I could eat 2,500 calories, my weight would start to climb up. And it wouldn't be, on paper, it would look like I was doing the right thing. But the reality is I wouldn't be, because my body doesn't actually burn that amount of calories, but it could still be spiking my hunger. See the difference? The hunger response doesn't mean I need more calories. It just means my body is responding to that stimulus. So I would encourage you to rethink your exercise routine and ask yourself, is what I'm doing helping me towards my goal, or maybe holding me back from getting there because I'm spiking up my hunger? I think of weight loss as a chess game. You're competing against your body's natural instincts. Your body and you have totally different goals. You want to lose weight, your body doesn't. And anytime you do anything stressful to your body, which is extreme exercise, calorie restrictions, all that kind of stuff, your body fights back. It's not on board for the ride. So everything you do needs to be super strategic. And I get the allure of exercise for weight loss because you feel like you're doing something, right? You're out walking, you're running, you're all these things, right? And you think you're doing something great, and you are for your health. But for many, many people, when their hunger gets spiked, they don't make great decisions with their food, which then harms the outcome of their weight loss goals. Whereas what I would encourage you to do is walk a lot, do a couple days of structured routines that don't spike your hunger, and laser in on that calorie target, because that's where the magic's gonna happen. So I hope this video helps. Please feel free to share this with anyone you think would benefit from it. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them. I'd love to hear from you. I will talk to you soon.